Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Boogered Up podcast. Everybody, I'm out here working on the shit real quick. I think, we're all good. Hey, welcome to it. This is what happens when Tech is not here, okay?
Again.
We got to address the situation right now. Tech is not here. He's fired. We'll bring him back next week, but he's fired right now because it feels good to fire him at this exact moment.
He's suspended.
Suspended for 7 days. I think that's what we can do for him. 6 days.
7.
7? You want to go 7? I think we got to go 7.
He's already got a written notice.
It's in the mail. It'll be there in 2 to 4 business days.
Yep.
What is up, everybody? It is the Boogered Up podcast, and we have some very, very cool news for you guys. I'm super excited to share this. We have been working hard as shit on trying to get something like this in the works, and it has officially begun. On this day, it is announced that the very first Boogered Up presented comedy podcast. On this day, the very first Boogered Up comedy show is presented at the Moonshine Comedy Club.
Yay.
What is the Moonshine Comedy Club? The Moonshine Comedy Club is the Moonshine nightclub in Fremont, Ohio. That is going to be where we are going to be hosting comedy shows every single month, hopefully. Gonna be like, fingers crossed over here.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. First show is involving your boy truly. I will be hosting the very first show. Then we will have Matt Roca, local legend. Dude's a fucking G. He's done a couple shows at Green Springs, the fire department.
Yeah.
A couple benefit shows. Absolutely killed that. He's going to be on there opening up for the one and only Bill Squire. Everybody, round of applause. Bill Squire is going to be headlining. Boo, 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 boo. He will be headlining the very first Boogered Up comedy show at Moonshine Comedy Club, and I'm very excited about it. How you guys feel, man? We got it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think more or less like not as nervous to get on stage and like host because I'm probably gonna know everybody in the crowd.
We didn't even announce that. Every single show will be a rotating table of the Boogered Up podcast hosting the comedy show. So the first one is me. Second one is going to be Nick, and the lineup on that one is also very sick. And the third one is that boy Cody Ray bouncing over there, getting ready for it. Might be an all-girls night. Who knows? We're going to fuck around and find out.
So sick.
It wants to wear a dress or something.
I'm trying to tell you guys something.
Get Cody Ray in at an all-girls night would be so sick.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm straight up nervous, dude. I'm straight up nervous because we've talked to all these comedians and shit, and we've had all these guests on. They've always told us about how it is and such, but just the fact that it potentially could be a thing is fucking nuts to me. That I'm gonna be doing that shit.
I mean, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited because I know I've been saying I've been wanting to do it for a while, so I'm like, this is like no better opportunity, really.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not nervous for that yet. I'm more nervous for like the first show, like making sure everything's in order because we still gotta build a stage and stuff. Like we're still some behind the scenes stuff that we gotta do.
Oh yeah.
But like, I think after that first show takes off, it's gonna be awesome.
The very first time anybody's gonna see that, they're gonna be mind blown because we're not doing it in a normal manner. We're doing this in a way that we're gonna go balls to the wall. We're gonna show up for it. Scoot your chair in a little bit. Are you farther away from me? Is that what you're doing? Do you want to be distant from me?
This is where my chair was.
I think you're going to be distant from me. You want to be away from me? Do I smell? Do I smell?
You want to sit on my lap?
Yeah. Scoot it in. Yeah, come close to me. Come
sit on
close
his lap.
to me.
You can share.
I feel more welcomed in your presence now.
Space is farther than mine.
Why are you so far away from me?
I think you're the one that's far away from us.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think your
How
chair
do I move left and right?
I thought your chair probably needed to come in.
Do I need to come in?
Do I
need to come out?
You've been shrinking your chair in the wash again?
Pardon?
Yeah.
You've been shrinking your chair in the wash again?
Shrinking it? No, I've just gotten fatter, so I just keep, every time I sit, it just keeps going farther back.
Told your ass not to use that hot
Everybody,
water.
let's just rotate chairs. Yeah. Come touch my shoulder.
Should we do that? Cody Ray, can I rotate?
Don't sit on the laptop. We don't have the laptop. We're in a lot of trouble.
Cody Ray, you want to rotate seats for this episode?
I don't care.
You want to go over there?
Yeah, let's see how that works.
Okay, let's move. Musical chairs, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, everybody run it up. Look at this. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, this is going to suck so bad in editing right now. I'm going to click this real quick because I know that it's switched, dude.
This is insane.
Yeah, now you get to see it from a different perspective.
Huh?
It's very bright over there, isn't it?
It feels like
compared to over
where
here.
I'm supposed to be.
It feels like that's where you're supposed to be.
I feel like, I'm supposed to be over here just fumbling the mic all day. That feels more natural.
Oh, yeah. See, I usually set it a certain way, and I don't touch my mic the whole time.
I
I just
fucking jerk mine off.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm in a
I would say
fucking
both
headlock.
of you are always like moving. I just fucking, I just chilled. We got armrest on these chairs for a reason.
I know
man.
you could probably feel a groove in that one from me going like this.
What?
Oh, the little you do a finger rub to it.
Fuck yeah!
Whenever I get,
I'm just
whenever
like a
I
fidgety
get
person. Like if I'm at work, I got my towel in my belt. I'm just fucking twirling it, or I got this, or...
them tie blankets that you can make from like Joanne Fabric.
Yeah.
I like taking the tie parts and rubbing them on my face.
That's autism, dude. That's for sure some tism.
Definitely, probably.
Definitely, but we learned that with AJ.
We did.
We learned that with AJ, dude. Hey,
I got some of those things that I do, except for it's not blankets, it's dicks.
You like to tickle your face with dicks?
Yeah, just rub them all over there. It gives me aesthetic pleasure, dude.
Oh shit!
the fuck? Dicks are ugly, bro.
See, look at
but they feel so nice.
I think it's the chair.
What? Hold on, pause. Wait
it's
a
the
minute.
chair switch.
Yeah, dude, it was a chair switch
dude.
for sure. Did you feel a little more froggy, bro?
Cody
You feel
Ray's front.
froggier in
Cody
that
Ray's
seat,
front and center, bro.
I am.
Cody Ray, you get the main fucking camera today.
No, front and center, bro. We're talking about dicks. We need you some puss, dude. When's the last time you got
bro.
deep down inside an esophagus,
When
bro?
was the
Last time I was in
got...
jail.
Oh my god. Dude.
Everybody pause. Everybody reset. Do we need to restart this podcast? What the fuck happened here?
So that was the last time you got down in the dumps.
Down in the dumps. Down in the gumps, some would say.
Something happened.
You got down with the dumps. Them dump trucks, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He offered me a drink, and then
You don't want to
jail?
create this narrative for
Next thing
yourself.
I- next thing I
Do not
know-
create this
Toilet
narrative
wine?
for yourself.
next thing I know, something happened to me, and then something happened to him. And
Do
then...
not create this narrative for
You
yourself.
had to go to
Oh
the
my God.
fucking infirmary?
Do
No.
not create this for yourself. You will never
I've
forget.
just seen this
we will never
fucking-
forget this.
Hold up. Let me fucking pull this fucking meme out that Cody Ray, you just, oh my God.
I love when Nick
Why?
gets super excited about something because he can't get the words out.
Dude,
Did
because
you see that video of 42 Doug getting out of jail?
No, I
No.
didn't.
You didn't watch that?
I didn't fucking watch the video you
fucking
sent me,
running
bro.
out like this.
So when Cody Ray said that reminded me of this meme. It says, when he thinks it's tight, but it's just swollen from the previous contender.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh, yuck.
That is so foul.
That is. I feel dirty hearing that, bro.
So fucking dirty.
Oh my
bro.
God.
So dirty.
Ew. Jesus,
It's
Lord,
just
have
swollen
mercy.
from the previous contender.
No.
Yeah.
Let's so we are hosting comedy shows. How do you
We are.
gentlemen feel that you're going to be on stage doing stand up?
I'm excited, dude. Like I said, it's no better place to try it than like in the hometown where majority of the faces, familiar
I feel like
faces
that might
everywhere.
be scarier though.
I don't know. I think everybody's known me though, like my whole life, to be a goofy person though.
True.
So I think that's why I'm not as nervous about it. I feel like because I'm just gonna be up there shooting the shit. Basically, I'm gonna tell them it's my first time. I'm gonna motor mouth your ass, and we're gonna get this fucking fire going. I'm gonna try not to swear as much. That's one thing I want
try to be smooth. I don't really
Yeah.
know. 'Cause
I wanna try
I'm
not swear
I don't know that many
as
people
much.
over here.
Yeah, you kind of have more of an element of surprise in a sense. You kind of just got people.
I don't know.
I might
Part
have
of me
my
wants to,
fucking
like-
parents.
Oh, what are you,
roll out, dude.
oh my God! My mom said she wants a table of 6.
We only got tables of 5.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, pull a seat up.
Yeah, we're trying to pack this one out. First one. Hey, seriously, you listening to this? If you're around the area, pull up. It's November
We need a
17th. It's the
sold-out
first
show.
show. We're gonna sell this bitch out. November 17th.
$10 a ticket.
$10 a ticket.
$5 to exit though.
No, we're not doing exit. No, that's such a
$5
funny
exit
thing.
fee.
You
$5
gotta
exit
leave.
fee.
You gotta leave. You want to
Don't
leave?
take that. I'm putting that in my
$5
bit.
bucks. $5 bucks.
I'm putting
you gonna put it
that-
in your bit.
I'm putting that in my bit when I open it up. They'll welcome
Hey.
the crowd.
Can we switch the lineup so I can go second?
No, dude, I think it's gonna be super sick, guy. And, I know that everybody supports the shit. We had 30 teams pull up for the fucking scramble. And we're like, you know what? Let's do some more cool shit. We do a bunch of cool shit.
And I know
like
the homies are pull up for us too.
for sure.
Especially
I've
because
been giving it like a soft promotion as well.
Well,
Like I'll see people at the bar or something. And
well,
like,
Moonshine's a dope place, bro. Like they have like the
Beautiful
lounging
upstairs.
areas,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Like it's I don't even know how to describe
doors
it.
are at 7. You go in there, and if you have not experienced Moonshine Nightclub, please go and do so. It's a super fun and welcoming atmosphere.
Insane, bro.
There's a bunch of arcade games out there. It's
so
basically
dope.
like you're in a big town, but you're in a small town. They're trying to create something really big there, which is awesome. And you go there at 7, get a couple drinks, play a couple games, hang out, sing a little bit, whatever you want to do.
Get some food. They got
8 o'clock
food.
is when the show starts. We're going to be going upstairs is where the comedy show is. And we're going to create a fantastic place for comedy because we really want to create something serious and something really cool.
There's a full bar there.
Full bar is going to be there, and there's going to be named drinks after the comedians that are there, which is going to be super sick. Like I'm thinking maybe the fairy tale cocktail, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Maybe a little fairy tale sipper poo, maybe the ginger snap, you know what I'm saying? Something fun to where.
So we're not going to be downstairs.
We're going to be upstairs.
Yeah.
You kind of but you don't know at the same time. It's upstairs. It is a beautiful spot upstairs. We were down
ballroom, yeah. They have
we were downstairs looking at it. We're like, can I look at the
downstairs?
No, it's upstairs. Upstairs.
Okay.
Upstairs.
Is it big?
It's called the
it's
Jewel.
big?
It's called the Jewel. It's what's up there. It's a nice, really sweet, classy spot, and we're gonna get grimy with it, dude. We're gonna have comedy up there once a month. It's about to be fucking sick, dude.
One thing I'm excited about having at that location too is like when we would go to comedy shows in Cleveland and we wanted to go out after, it was like, oh, you got to leave. You got to find a ride to leave. And then you got to find somewhere to go, this and that. Nah, you can come there pregame, go up there for the show, come back, open till 2:30.
Dude, hey, and it's electric. They always have stuff going on. It's
always have a
fucking
DJ,
fun.
bro.
It's
plenty of room to dance.
Oh, bro,
dude, we get
I've
the
busted
dance
so
on,
many
dude.
moves on Moonshine Dance Floor.
I've never been there until we had that first meeting there.
We went
probably
there,
like, dude,
we
this
went
is
there
dope.
with Pound
Yeah.
Cake. We went there with Pound Cake after the pod, and that shit was
Oh, yeah,
so
bro.
fun, bro.
Bro, I've been there a lot.
You've been there a lot.
Which
That
is
boy's
why
been in trouble
We
there.
met Crazy.
Really?
I met Crazy Bob there. You already knew Crazy Bob.
Yeah,
He's gonna be on next week, ain't he?
I mean, I guess we can promote it a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
Especially-
I got a
Secret?
question. When you guys were discussing business with the Moonshine Nightclub, did they know who I was? Like, have they seen me in there?
I mean, we didn't pull up a photo of you.
Okay.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything because you said I.
What did you?
Know,
God
I got,
damn it!
We're in trouble. I'm like, I didn't do anything.
God damn it!
I'm like, the worst I did is probably just smoke right outside. Like,
Okay.
I just
Okay.
lit
But
up.
we gotta get as soon as you walk in, we're gonna be like, nah, we know this guy. This is gonna be nothing but trouble.
Oh yeah, no, nothing like that. But like, no, I've literally just walked outside, popped a squat in one of their seats, put my feet up on the table, and just lit up a joint.
Goodness
I don't think
gracious!
that matters.
No. But
that's the worst thing.
I was
I've
thinking
done.
you were like having sex on one. Of
that's
the
why I was like, bro, where did you have sex with
Did you, like,
baked
move the
potato
couch
at, bro?
outside? Hide the couch.
Hide the couch.
No, the place is sick. The
Yes.
venue is going to be super nice. We're creating something that not only is it going to be a thing where like we really, because the problem is like our towns locally around us, they have some cool stuff. But the comedy club, we're a comedy podcast. We're a drinking comedy podcast. Our thing is that if we want to go to comedy, we got to go an hour up to Cleveland. We got to go 50 minutes up to Rossford and they're significant comedy clubs. But there's nothing around here. So why not try and create something that we know? We have a handful of comedians that we're consistently interviewing and we're having a great time, getting connections and everything. I want to make sure that we can put something into our city that is actually going to benefit and bring people in.
Right.
I think that's the coolest part of this whole ordeal.
Right. It's just I think it'll open up to like more to the youth. Like, like maybe they'll do open mics and I can go try some shit out or whatever.
100%. I would love to have a thing where we can do these monthly shows and then randomly if they got a weekday free or some shit, we can host an open mic.
Right.
I would love nothing more than that, just to see if there is more talent than what we already know in the scene. Because I think that shit would be so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Especially the development of it, in a sense.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what we got cooking up.
Oh yeah, and we got some cool stuff going on with Boogered bets too. I know you guys are gonna be listening to this tomorrow and shit. Or you're gonna be listening to that tomorrow and everything. But the following week we got some very cool stuff that we've been working. Like we said, we've been working really hard. The whole team, knuckles to both of y'all. We've been absolutely grinding, knuckles to the ground. And I think that what we're doing right now, especially with this comedy club. And what we got going on with Boogered bets, what we got going on forward on top of that, which we don't want to put nothing out yet. We got a lot of stupid stuff going on. But let's get into a podcast. Can we have a podcast, shall we? Can we have a podcast? This is actually a podcast.
Yeah, you're sitting in my seat, jackass.
Yeah, does it smell?
I was wondering why I felt so cool.
You felt so cool.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I take back my insult.
Let's talk. Look
at the douchey looking guy over there. He's sitting on that side, man. He looks like a homeless person.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't know how he sits in that chair. Looks homeless.
You did just recently get a clean cut since you sat in that chair. I can see that you're nice and shaped up now. No. Follow with the bit.
Yeah. It's all about the angles.
It's all about the fucking angles, dude.
Oh my god.
No, let's talk about. Did you guys see the horrendous / great night of boxing that happened this last weekend with Logan Paul, KSI?
I did
Dillon,
not.
Danis.
And that's because I was actually watching UFC.
Was there a UFC
some
card?
real fights.
It was a free pay-per-view, but the fights were good. I mean, they were good, yeah.
Okay.
This one bitch, bro, let me tell you.
This one bitch, bro.
Bro, split. Like, she was split right here, and right here. Just, like, open. Like, she was split, bro. Like, they could fit a whole cotton swab in there, like, stemming all, like, bro. Like, she got...
Did she win?
No. No. Last name was Yoder.
God bless.
That's all I remember.
Hopefully that face is decent. No,
It was not.
I'm going to talk about this boxing. So you didn't see the fights. Did you see any highlights?
I saw the highlights of Dillon Danis trying to take him down, and then Logan popping him on the ground real quick.
He missed it. He missed the hammer punch, bro.
Oh,
if he would have hit that hammer punch, it would have been nuclear, bro. I watched it. I didn't realize that it was on earlier than it was. So we were going to have a movie night and shit, and we'll talk about that because that shit was so fucking funny. But I realized I saw a thing on Twitter, and I was like, oh, my God, the fights are on right now. I got to watch this shit. It was like the third round. I got in there, started watching, and I was like, this has got to be the poorest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Because out of all the shit that Dillon Danis talked, and I love a good shit talker. I love a good heel.
Some shit.
This dude sucked so bad in this fight. It was unbelievable. This guy landed like a total of like 10 punches. And like
nuts.
he was only trying to land haymakers and everything. And Logan actually excuse me. Don't take this out of context. Logan looked really fucking good as a boxer. Because he was up against dog shit. Because this dude was just piecing up perfectly.
Did you also see the size difference too?
Well, yeah, look at what Tommy Fury and KSI. It was like a fucking child against a grown man. And KSI, and we'll get into it. I'm fired up about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I want to talk about the bullshit first. Because I think the best part about this whole ordeal was the fact that after the fight, of course, Logan gets his hand raised. Mm-hmm. Of course. And his fiance there is standing next to him, gives him a kiss. Dillon has been attacking this woman for so fucking long, putting up all these provocative ass photos of her, talking crazy shit, X, Y, and Z.
Shit.
She then, once she gives the kiss and the hug and such, she disappears. You don't know where the fuck she went. Nobody knows where she went. He looked for her. He was going to talk to her, and she's not there.
Dillon Danis?
No.
Logan?
Logan's fiance, gone. Logan was trying to talk. And it's like, baby, I love you. You're my everything. Wherever you're at, because she wasn't there. She, poof, gone. Out of there, bro. Fast as fuck. And I was like, oh, heavens. She's totally getting railed out by Dillon right now.
Oh, shit.
You fought for her honor, and she couldn't even fucking stand there.
Oh, man.
I was like, bro, she's totally talking to Dillon. She's totally talking. I was like, in my head, like, I got this image now that Dillon's created. Because I've been following it for so, I'm like, bro, she's a hoe. But like, is she a hoe? I don't know. That she just racked up some bodies?
I know nothing about her.
I didn't know anything about her until what just happened, bro.
Really?
She racked up some wealthy bodies.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. Like that was an ex.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
There's a lot more famous ones.
There's a whole arsenal of them. But it was just one of those things where it was like, it was good to see Logan win. It was shitty to see Logan win in that way because I wanted to see a decent fight, and the way it turned out was kind of dog shit. But
he won by DQ, didn't he?
Yeah, disqualification because I think, and here's a little kind of conspiracy theory on this. I think they let that go off a little longer than it needed to. So you know how in boxing, when the 10-second marker comes on, it disappears because they really want to just show it flat out. I think they let that go on for longer than 10 seconds. Because at the end of that 10 seconds, it started to get spicy.
True.
It was to a point where Dillon was going up at him, and he tried to get him in a guillotine. Logan slipped out of it. He tried to hammer punch. Things were getting out of hand. I didn't hear a fucking bell anytime.
No.
And then as soon as he went to hammer punch, he hammer punch missed. Dillon got up and was trying to just grapple him. Was trying to be like, yo, fuck this. I'm going to choke this dude out. And then that's when every security guard and their mother showed up.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
he swung on a security dude too.
Yeah. A security guard went in there and Dillon went for a fucking haymaker at him, missed him. And then like security guards were fighting each other. And it was a whole brawl for like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
that's how it's been though. Even at the press conference, Logan Paul threw the mic at him and then Dillon Danis
Chucked
fucking spiked it on his forehead.
Chucked it. No, Logan threw the mic at his chest, just like a fuck you. Dillon took that shit.
Over the hand. Yeah, over the head.
Over the fucking head. Did you see the throw?
No.
Oh my God, you didn't see this?
Dillon, it wasn't like it was a mic like this. Like
yeah, it was a big mic. He threw it at Logan, tossed it up into his chest. His pink. He caught it, took this shit, went over the head of the security, whop, threw this shit, split him and cut him on his fucking eye. Gave him like kind of a black eye, which is the most damage that he did to this man in this whole fight.
Damn.
But just smoked him with the mic, dude. And I was like, holy shit.
I saw the picture like posted. I just didn't know what it was from.
Oh, it was from a mic getting thrown at his face.
I was like, I know that wasn't from the fight.
No, because Logan, besides that cut, was perfectly clean.
That's nuts.
That was and then let's get into the fucking main event. I'm a betting man, but I didn't bet on it. And I would have bet at the end of that the KSI won 10 out of 10. KSI
Really?
didn't win.
Why? He looked good?
Dude, KSI put on a performance. KSI actually, like the announcers are doing it because they promoted it and such and all that fun jazz. KSI put on a hell of a fight against a family member of one of the most legendary boxing families ever. Tommy Fury has been involved in the celebrity shit and the bullshit like that, but Tommy Fury is a great fighter. And for KSI to go in there, who's a lot smaller than Tommy, and put up the fight that he did, I was flabbergasted for one. But for two, at the end of it, there was a part that was like, yo, KSI might win. And one of the reasons why he might win, because it's such a close fight, there was probably 10 back of the head shots that Tommy shot on KSI. They got close, and Tommy just... And after like 5 or 6 of them, he got penalized. 1 point deducted. And at the end of that fight, I told myself, that's the reason why. It's 100% the reason why.
Damn.
And 2 of the 3 judges had it as Tommy Fury won, unanimous decision. And I was like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. And of course, Tommy went in there and was like, he said his like humble shit, and like it was like, you could tell in a sense that in this interview, Tommy didn't believe it. And then KSI hit the mic and was like, no, this is rubber ball. This is bullshit, dude. And he's like, I won that fight. There's no fucking way. Blah blah. Like, I would be on the same level because I believed it was him.
I didn't even see the fight. That's nuts.
You'd have to, if you can go back, watch the actual fight, watch it full blown, and tell me what you think. Because I think KSI might have put on a little better of a bout, but like that point disqualification is a massive thing. And they had 2 judges had him at 88-87, I believe it was, for Tommy.
Dang.
Even with the point deduction, I'm like, I don't know if I believe that.
Huh.
I was iffy with it.
Sounds rigged.
I thought it was rigged too, but the problem is you would think it'd be rigged to get with the prime guys.
They got paid.
Yeah, they got paid. They got paid for sure.
paid.
And apparently Logan, if he holds up, if Dillon holds up his bet of giving him his bag, Logan will meet him in an octagon.
Oh, that can get
that can get really scary. There's no way in fuck Logan wins that fight. There's no way in fuck. Dillon is not a striker. Dillon is a submission artist, jiu-jitsu artist.
Yeah.
That man could make you tap out in 3 seconds.
I've never seen him fight either, though. Like,
He's
in the octagon.
In octagon he was decent. He was decent.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't terrible. He wasn't great, but like he still knew his shit. And if you go in there, I mean, if Logan goes in there with the top dudes and he's like training mixed martial arts and he's fucking trying to do jiu-jitsu, there's a potential that he might come up with an upset. But this dude's been doing it like majority of his life, like a lot of UFC fighters. I can't see him coming in there and doing anything that would be impactful.
Right.
To fucking Dillon.
Right, because when it comes to like learning that stuff, you got to start at a young age to even just get technique correct.
Right.
Nuts.
But Saturday night, to go on to what I did later, have you guys ever seen Cabin in the Woods? Oh my fucking God. Was this potentially my favorite movie I've ever watched in my life?
Why?
So, we celebrate Halloween here.
It's known.
It's known. I haven't watched a horror movie until Saturday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, for me, that's crazy. That's crazy. I just haven't had the time. I haven't had to sat down and, do the shit. And so me, Taylor, and my wife, we decided we were going to make a list of movies that we were going to watch for Halloween, getting the spooky season and shit, Goontober, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And one of his was Cabin in the Woods. I've never seen it. We looked up on Rotten Tomatoes the top 200 scary movies of all time, and Cabin in the Woods was 30th. And I'm like, damn, that's a really high score for Rotten Tomatoes all time.
Yeah.
There's movies from one of the top, the third best one is from 1919. So, we're talking all the way then to now, 30th. I'm like, this got to be worth something for sure. Yeah. I want to take a dabble at this. Bro, the concept of this movie is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Really?
Oh, my fucking God. So, basically what it is, and, it's hard for me to even explain, be straight up, because the curveballs in this was fucking ridiculous. It's a group of campers that are going out. They're going to have a great time. And then it randomly cuts to this, what looks to be like a Men in Black office. I'm sorry, the Men in Black office is first. I'm like, are we watching the right movie? He goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. Nothing makes sense already, but okay. Then it goes to the campers. The typical campers in a Halloween movie or a scary movie, they're going to go out and they're going to get killed and whatever the case may be. Keep shooting these Men in Black guys. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm laughing. I'm like, what is going on?
Right.
Shows this bird flying up in the air. Bink hits a wall. But it's not a wall. It's a fucking made up, holographic wall that you can't escape from. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Nothing about this makes sense. And every time Taylor's laughing harder and harder because he's like, yo, you're not going to understand this until almost halfway through. And it's so funny. Because I'm trying to grasp the concept immediately.
Right.
And so they go into this thing. They meet this fucking dude at a gas station. He's a creepy old guy, whatever. He gives you fucking weird vibes. He says there's nothing but death in this fucking cabin, blah, blah, blah. Because they're going up to where he has a cousin that owns his cabin. And he goes to his phone. He calls the fucking Men in Black people, basically. And he's telling them this funny ass weird thing of how the youth need to learn about their sin, and these guys are laughing in the back. They're fucking dying because he's playing. Am I on speakerphone? No, you're not on speakerphone. Hold on. Beep. The youth need to learn about their sin, and they're still laughing hard as fuck. 'Cause he's still on speaker, and there's straight up comedy in this. It's fucking hilarious.
Huh.
So then they go to the cabin, and there's a basement full of a bunch of different shit. And all these different items unlock a group or a person that's going to try and kill them. It's basically like a fucking game show.
What?
That they host, and it's all over the world. There's all over, they were talking about China and all these places where the random spots where they will put people in that they do their research on, put people in to kill them to satisfy the ancient gods. And as I'm explaining this shit sounds stupid, bro.
Kinda.
It is the funniest fucking thing, dude. I was gut laughing half the movie.
So it wasn't even scary?
It wasn't necessarily there was some horror in it. It was some there's a lot of horror, Wolverine, not Wolverine, but a werewolf deal and all this shit killing and a bunch of blood and gore, but there's a fuck ton of comedy. And I tell you what, bro, I was dying laughing. I recommend the fuck out of that movie. If you have not watched that and you have not watched a scary movie yet this fucking month, please watch Cabin in the Woods. I recommend to both of you. Yeah. Watch that shit. It is so fucking funny. Then I watched, after that, Tucker and Carl versus Evil. I believe that's the name of it. Have you guys seen that? Also, another fucking hilarious horror movie. Sounds
familiar. Oh, it's a horror movie?
Yeah, but it's a comedy. But it's a horror comedy movie.
What's it called? Or what's it about?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Yeah, but what's it about?
The fucking wife upstairs goes, "You fucking idiot. It's the wrong name." What did it say? What did you say?
I'm lost. What happened?
Yeah,
she yelled upstairs. I said the wrong name. It's Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
What is it about? Like, what happens?
Oh, basically, it's these redneck dudes that buy a fucking cabin that they are.
Oh yeah, and people just keep coming on our property and killing themselves.
Dude, yes, dude, that movie is fucking hilarious.
I've seen a movie like that, but it wasn't a comedy.
Shaun of the Dead.
No, it was
another phenomenal.
It had Mark Wahlberg in it, and like there was something, like the pollen in the air, or the plants would like when the wind would blow, the pollen would blow with the wind, and if it got on to people or they breathed it in, they automatically just went and committed to just killed themselves.
What?
And just like however they could, like jump off a building or just like
that's
stab
fucking
herself.
That's a wild ass concept.
Yeah, like they couldn't go outside till after the storm. It was crazy. It was like the earth was fighting back against like pollution and shit type of shit.
That's crazy.
It was a really good movie. It's a Mark Wahlberg movie.
Huh.
I have to check that one out.
Yeah, that sounds nuts.
But he lives. He makes it through. He hides in the house.
Right.
Saves the girl, and
it's fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Everybody else is dead, but
that's literally what happens.
But Mark Wahlberg's alive.
But the whole concept of that is the fact that the camper, they go and buy this cabin and they go out there to fix it up, and there's some college kids that are there that want to fucking party, and there's a guy there that tells this scary story about 20 years ago. There was a bunch of rednecks that came and killed a bunch of college kids, and so it creates this concept to where the girl is skinny dipping, falls, hits her head. They go to help her. The guys leave because they hear the scary story. They're scared as fuck. They're like, "Hey, your friend's right here," and they're like, "Okay, we'll take her back. Take her back, get her all padded up, all nice and shit." And then, so the college kids think that they abducted her, stole her. They're gonna fucking kill her and all this other shit. And they're just trying to get the girl back. And so they're just working on the house. The kids accidentally fucking, one kid goes into a wood chipper. The other one stabs himself. And they're like, that's where like these college kids just keep. I think they are in a suicide pact, and they just keep killing themselves on our property.
That's funny.
They get into this whole war, and it's
bro.
Dude, I'm glad you know that movie, dude. It's so fucking good.
It's funny as fuck.
I kind of want to watch that.
It's not even really. It's not horror at all.
It's not horror.
It's a comedy. Like,
it's only horror because there's death involved.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's literally just a fucking comedy. And at first I thought I was going to hate it. Like 20 minutes in the movie, I'm like, this kind of blows a little bit. Then I realized the concept of the movie. I was like, yo, this is fucking hilarious.
Hell yeah. It's funny as fuck.
I love that. And I want to get more fucking Halloween movies in because I realized I've been slacking. I watched Devil that night too. Remember that movie? Way back in the day, the elevator?
Trying to.
It was the devil that was killing people in an elevator. That fucking tore me apart growing up, bro.
I'm scared of elevators,
dude.
My grandma had one in her house.
An elevator?
Nope.
Fancy as
hell. Okay, like you know how?
My grandpa got paralyzed from the war.
Like you got up there. You got a little web on you. You got a little web on you.
Like he was in a wheelchair, so
you guys had to create. You had to create something like that, so that he could travel and shit in his house. Yeah. We at Moonshine, for when we have to tear down and bring back up, there's a big elevator in there. When I saw the elevator, that's the first thing I thought of was that movie.
That's funny.
Looks like Nick and I are gonna be taking the elevator.
I mean, I'll take it, but like when we get in there and we hear the, because it's an old one, you could tell it's an old one. When you hear the and then we start going down, I'm gonna sit there just ready, dude. If a lights flicker one time, I'm socking one of you motherfuckers.
I want to ride in a dumbwaiter. You know what a dumbwaiter is?
Dude, no, bro. That's why all the scary movies. Oh,
it's like the little elevators, but like a lot of richer people or big houses would have them in their kitchen. So like you put the food in it, and then the kitchen will send it up to the dining room type of shit, or like upstairs.
That's bad.
Or like downstairs.
You've never seen this in a movie?
I don't think so.
Oh, Home Alone 3, I think, had one.
That's what was like the concept of that one.
Wrote it up or something like that.
I think it was 5.
One of them.
Yeah,
it was the one where it wasn't.
It wasn't the regular kid. It wasn't like a fancy home and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
They. You know how my mom had the chute, the laundry chute that would go from the basement and shit.
Yeah, I know about them.
Yeah, no, this is a whole thing that would it was like a small little elevator kind of deal that would go up, like that would send I would imagine it would be like servants would be sending food to rooms and such like that. That's kind of like a concept.
I think it's more of just like a mass kitchen, so people don't gotta run everything up. up and
Well, yeah,
down
like
stairs.
if they have people that
Or
are like they're like the people
like
like
the-
they're like chefs that are
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna send the food up kind of deal. Like, because the fancier homes usually had that, like you said. So I'd imagine that like the people that
or
were
like
making shit.
the kitchen's in the basement type.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Like the bar I work at has one out back.
You want to ride in one of them, dude?
That one's
No.
actually pretty big. Like you could sit in it.
No,
I would definitely ride that thing.
terrifying.
I would definitely write that in.
No, because every single time you could take that thing and you go into the basement, and then randomly you think you're in the basement,
No, it
but you're in
doesn't
a
go to the
really dark
basement.
spot,
This
one-
and then
just-
there's a demon that's crawling to it, and it's like, "Ugh," and you're like, oh my god, and you gotta close it, and then it takes forever to
You think
close.
like the dumb waiter knows like this is a person we're gonna take him on a journey. We're not going to the place that we send the food
Yeah.
to. We're gonna fuck this dude up.
We're gonna show him why he shouldn't have hopped
It's got a
on
weight
this.
limit for stupidity, and goes, dumbass is in here again. We're gonna make sure he doesn't get in this bitch.
That's probably that's actually a good invention.
What?
Like a safe key of like, oh, it'll notice that it's something, so it'll make them more terrified of it, so they
The
don't
fuck?
use it.
Oh, so it's like
Not just for
takes you
that,
off
but, like,
track, takes you somewhere else.
yeah, or like a scare tactic as to why you don't use this, or like why you shouldn't misuse this.
Right.
Like
A scare tactic?
The Office. Have you seen any of the episodes where they go down to the warehouse yet?
I've seen them at the warehouse a couple of times with Daryl.
Yeah. Have you seen the safety meetings or anything like that?
I saw the one about the one crusher, the big red crusher, and they're like, Michael can't come near it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like if they had something that was like Michael Scott proof, that would be genius, dude.
I feel like it's kind of like the same concept of like where you bite your fingernails and you fuck around and you put like the hot sauce on it as a kid or something. And you're like, fuck, I gotta get away from that. Kind of like, oh yeah, don't do that unless you're.
Yeah,
But
like,
this time you're talking about like sending them to like demons.
Yeah, not like fuck them up, but just like a scare tactic.
Don't fuck them up. Just fuck them up a little bit.
Maybe
Yeah.
take them through a little bit of insulation, make them itch.
Yeah,
Make them have to leave and shower.
or like give them the illusion that they're getting crushed. And
Oh,
then,
yeah, make
then
it-
it's like it just appears and you're like, oh, you're an idiot. You weren't getting crushed, but you could have been.
Right.
I feel
okay.
like if that's the case, I'm gonna want to do that, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm good. But like just that little thrill, the little bit of like, if you feel like you're about to get crushed, but you're really not gonna get crushed, but like you
Nah,
almost get
I'd
crushed.
freak out.
Yeah,
I'd
freak
freak
the
out.
fuck out, bro. Even when I get in some of these crawl spaces and I can't even roll over, like I kind of freak out.
Yeah, that makes me want to freak out right now hearing that.
Me too, kind of. And I'm not really that claustrophobic.
Yeah,
I think I'm more claustrophobic with people than I am like being by myself.
Yeah.
What's the one pet peeve of yourself that you wish that you could fix but you can't?
Like what pet peeve? What do you
Like
mean?
what's something that consistently pops up in your life that you're like, God damn it, like fuck, like I wish I could fix that but I can't.
That's like a constant thing. Like
Yeah.
that's just how I am. I'm just like constantly thinking of shit like that. So I don't know. I don't have a good answer. There's a lot that I would want to fix.
There's a lot.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be like a sad, depressing person, but like I'm always trying to think of things to like try to be better or make myself better. I was like,
I
why
gotcha.
should do this more? I don't always follow through with it, but I'm very like I critique myself a lot, like self critiquing.
Well, what's one thing that you wish you could fix? What's your biggest
Ow.
Ow. That's what the sound effect is. Ow.
I don't know.
You got one?
Probably like just social
Biting my
interactions.
nails.
Oh, biting your nails.
Yeah, that's my pet peeve.
Have you fixed that?
Nope.
God bless. You got the little thingy.
I forgot it.
You forgot it tonight?
Yeah, it's in my car.
Have you been going to town?
Not really.
Well, good. You're just playing with that as if it's a fidget spinner now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I find a way
No,
to
no,
fidget.
I peeled the skin off, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. I would say mine would definitely be water. Just water in general.
Oh, we're trying to drink more water?
No, fuck you. No, just like I feel like when you're in water, you're in a different world. and like it's a completely outside world than what you're in, and like there's a wall that you might not be able to get up off of. Like if you go up to the wall of water, but you might not go. Like the movies where like there's like glass over top of it and they can't. That scares the fuck out of me. I'm freaking out right now thinking about that. Like my feet just got sweaty. Like
my biggest
breaking
is,
the
like,
water.
Motherfuckers who do that with ice, like
that swim under the ice.
Yeah, that's
no, dude. I can't watch those videos.
I'm like, why do people do that, bro? This is how you die.
Or like on Fear Factor when Joe Rogan's got him, you gotta swim underneath the flames, and under every 10 feet you can pop up for air.
Yeah, I'm like
this is weird. That's
I'm
sketchy.
like, Rogan, what you got these people doing, bro?
No, dude. I couldn't imagine being involved. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out right now thinking about that. I can't do that. And I wish I was better at it because like there's a lot of times in like the ocean and shit. I don't go in the ocean for one. I don't know what the fuck is in there. But for two, it's like, yo, you can go in that thing and not come the fuck back out.
Yeah.
Like, that's scary as shit, dude.
You can do that with a lot of things.
I almost drowned in the ocean.
What?
Yeah, I almost drowned in the ocean when we went to the Outer Banks. And I was like
story time.
I was trying to like body surf and stuff, was having fun and stuff. I went out there without it, I was like, I'm just gonna fuck around, and then like the current just kept pulling me out. And then thank God my stepdad was out there because by the time like I couldn't touch anymore, it was still pulling me, but waves were coming on top of me. I couldn't breathe, bro. I was starting to freak the fuck out. Yeah, I was swallowing water,
that's not a good thing,
and my stepdad was just trying to throw me in, but the current was so strong it just kept pulling me right back to him. It was scary.
Well, that's what, like, when I was fishing, like, when I was on my boat consistently, especially in Gibsonburg, there's a spot that's, like, 70 foot deep, and I would know because of the fish finder and shit. And so I would, like, whenever I'm looking straight, I'm fine. So I know I'm on a platform and everything is cool. Whenever I'm looking down and I don't know, I'm like, oh, God. Like, no. Big no. Because at that moment, you can look down there, you can fall, you can be like, whoop, done. You can't get back up. For some reason.
Dude, that was just like with the fucking boathouse we got for the bachelor party. We literally docked, and we could see... It's like you got on land, and you could get on the front deck, open the front door, walk in, and it'll be 100 foot right there.
Nah, dude.
Like, the drop-off is insane.
Water is terrifying. I'm going to be honest with you.
Heights is what fucked me up.
Heights is scary too, but like
I've run up ladders. Roller coasters are fun.
See that don't fuck me up. I guess it's more so like cliffs.
Yeah,
that kind of fuck me up. Like if I'm coming to the edge of a cliff or something, because like when I was, I think like a freshman in high school, I went to Canada with my friends, and like there was a cliff out back, and like I was already hesitant on jumping to begin with, and then they jumped, and I was like, "Fuck, my turn." They had to talk me into it, and I finally jumped, and like. I hesitated, so I didn't jump out that far, and I looked down, and all I could see is, like, rocks. So it like, just scared the fuck out of me. I didn't hit the rocks, but it was just, like, me going over the rocks, and all I could see was just, like, me going towards the rocks.
Yeah.
It fucked me up, dude. I'm terrible at heights now. Like, I can't even...
Because at that moment, you for sure thought it was over.
Oh, yeah. Like, I was still staring at the rocks when I hit the water. Like, I literally just hit the water like this with my face. Like I
You face
like,
yeah.
I didn't face plant it, but like I went in, but like my face was still looking at the bottom, so I just like smacked my face.
That had to fucking hurt.
No, wasn't that bad. I was still just like
I almost died.
Yeah,
I
couldn't jump again. They tried to get me to jump again. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I would have been like, fuck that.
Yeah, no, the heights is fuckery for me. I would say about almost the same as water. But at that moment, when you're like free falling kind of deal, like there's like a moment of like, oh shit, I'm here.
There's nothing to catch you. Dude, this freaked me out too. I saw a video. This dude was skydiving. They were doing the partner thing or whatever. And this dude like passed out. He went like this. And the guy that was in charge didn't notice. And then he fucking leaned his head forward, just fell straight out of it. Like, the guy didn't even realize it didn't catch him or nothing.
I saw that video.
He just fell, and it's like, it didn't show him landing, but, like, it just shows this guy going towards the water, and then all of a sudden, like, he just, like, disappears. Like,
I saw that,
you couldn't see how close he got, or...
Terrifying. Fucking terrifying, dude.
So I would never skydive. Like, there was a chance that somebody could talk me into it before that, but not at all.
I would want to do like the indoor stuff. That'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah, and I do like roller coaster stuff. Like I went to Cedar Point a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
But other than that,
nah,
like,
dude.
Nah.
No, I don't know. I just remember this as well. I wanted to talk to you about this more, but how did you feel about it's wild turn, by the way, very wild turn. We are not doing anything with scare shit. How do you feel about the girl that was at the Chargers game?
Oh, I've been seeing that everywhere now.
What girl?
Do you not know about the girl at the Chargers game?
Little Asian lady that was in the Chargers and she looked really mad, and then and then I seen one of her in like a Adam Thielen jersey at a Vikings game. Like, I don't know, something suspect.
Yeah, she so what happened is she was at the Chargers game and the Chargers TV just kept pointing at her. Just kept showing her on TV for some reason. Like, it was almost like Taylor Swift was at the show. Was at the game. Oh, I got to talk about that too. Was at the fucking game and she just kept tweaking out, was losing her mind, having the best time, going fucking nuts, but they just kept showing this woman. Everybody's like, who the hell is this woman, bro? And so Pat McAfee had her on the show the next day because the world blew up about this girl. Nobody had to do what she was. And every time you saw her, she was losing her mind, which is great. Like, awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. But she was tripping out the whole time, losing her mind. And so everybody thought she was a ploy. And everybody's like, I should definitely employ. This is just like, maybe generating more women views and such. And like, women fuck with the sport like that, blah, blah, blah. And then the internet did what the internet does. And they found her freaking the fuck out at a Vikings game. As if she was just the same fan for the Chargers as she was for the Vikings.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, you almost had me.
Yeah.
Do you think she's a ploy or do you think she's a real fan of the Chargers?
Maybe she's got cousins on the team or something.
I don't know.
Maybe she's got cousins on each team.
I don't know. Maybe she moved. Who knows?
How far?
Low-key think it's a ploy.
That's why I was asking, bro. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking that a serious question. I'm not like, maybe. Is she a ploy?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Was she by herself both times?
I think she was with people around her, but like it was just mainly focused on her. She was like, dude, the energy she brought the whole time was nuts.
Yeah, nutty.
Yeah, it sounds fishy, especially after the robots at the Chargers game.
And that's another thing they brought up was like the Chargers at the same point. You're like, maybe she's not a ploy, maybe she's a real fan. The Chargers also was bringing in fake robots for entertainment.
What did Pat McAfee say?
And Pat McAfee thought it was a great thing. Pat McAfee thought it was really good. Aaron Rodgers thought it was a ploy. Aaron Rodgers was on Aaron Rodgers Tuesday, and he went in right before her, and he told Aaron, we got her on the show at 3:00, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'll be watching that. I'll definitely be watching that because I was something fishy about that one. And then we all found the photo.
No one can be that excited for the Chargers. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, when Austin Eckler
So what did
doesn't
she
even
say
get
on the show,
50
then?
rushing yards.
She was just vouching that she's just a big-time, diehard Chargers fan, and that she's just like that in all of her games, her kids' games and everything. That's the energy that she brings for the whole time. That's who she is as a person.
That's kind of believable. I've seen some women that are real into sports. Like that.
I don't even know if it necessarily was the fact that, like, of course it's the women thing because NFL is building up with the women watching the sport because Taylor Swift is coming in and everything. So maybe that was a ploy for that one. Maybe it was just the fact that they saw a woman that was really into football and wanted to show her off, that kind of deal.
Right.
Like, these are the fans that we want, not the ones that are here just because.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was the reason. It was, but I tell you, man, there was some extra energy.
Oh yeah,
I've seen some energy. I've been to games before. I've seen some energy.
Zoop zoop.
A little bit of the.
What did he say? The devil's dandruff.
The devil's dandruff. Yeah.
Going back onto that, I think Jake Paul got caught in 4K on.
I saw that too as well.
Cheating on Pepsi, dude. That's what everybody's saying. That he's cheating on Pepsi. With the arch nemesis.
He was smooth.
Coca-Cola.
He was smooth with the handoff to the security guard once the fight broke out, too.
I saw that he was panicking and there was some little interaction.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even
and
see
then
that.
during the interview, Logan was talking and Jake's back there just like.
Yeah, doing the old fucking Leo.
The whole time, just real active on that nose.
You ever see those videos of Leonardo DiCaprio?
You got it. Hold on. Go.
You ever see those videos?
Hold on. We can do this. There's multiple takes that we can do here. We got this one. All right, ready? All right. We can pause. We can talk. Take a deep breath. Cody. Red. You got this one? Deep breath. Are you panicking? What's going on here? Are you good?
Yeah.
Deep breath. Everybody, inhale. Exhale.
Bong rips for Jesus.
That happened. All right.
No. You ever see the video of Leonardo DiCaprio doing that?
No, dude.
Got his shades on and like fucking licking his teeth, doing that. All suited up with a bunch of other probably wealthy people.
Just on that. Just on that nasal cavity activity,
like
dude.
Somebody's talking to him and he's like, not like looking at him, and he's got sunglasses on, so he's like side to eye in this dude.
Yeah,
and he's like grinding his teeth.
Oh my god.
Look at interesting. I also have to make an announcement. Don't hurt me. I think I am officially, on a scale of 1 to 100, I think I'm 60% Swiftie. I think I have officially went above that spot. I think, and the reason why is I went to the. I know it's hard to take in. But I went and saw the Taylor Swift concert in theater with my wife. She's got her own. You remember when Michael Jackson put up that movie about his last tour? Did you ever go and see that? I went and saw that in theaters. I thought that shit was gorgeous. Taylor Swift has a movie out now about the Eras tour. That's the last tour that just went out. And it's not any before, after, anything in between. It's literally just her performing. It's I swear to God, it's just her performing her songs at the concert. That is all.
How much were your tickets?
I don't know. I didn't pay for them.
Oh.
I got brought there. Of course I wasn't going to buy the ticket. I got brought there. But I cried like a fucking baby during this movie. Like a baby. Let me tell you why. I see the eyes. I understand that one. Let me tell you why. Yeah, the eyes right there. Let me tell you why. So I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, you know what? My wife's entertained in this, and she's really into this shit. I want to pay attention to it. I'm going to ask some questions and such, and I'm there, find out, like, does she switch these outfits like that and time-wise that fast? X, Y, and Z, all this other shit. She leans over to me. And she goes, pay attention to this little girl in the front of the stage. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. This little black girl comes up, and apparently what Taylor Swift does, she takes a little top hat off, and she gives it to the kid. Beautiful, right? The little black girl was Gigi, Kobe Bryant's daughter.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I swear to God. When she goes, does she look familiar? And I go, no, who is that? She goes, that's Gigi. That's Kobe Bryant's daughter. I fucking just start crying. And I go, she hit it. Any guy that was involved and loved basketball that much, and Kobe Bryant even,
right? If
you find out dude, it fucking hit me. I was like, oh my God, that was such a beautiful moment. Growing up, I would play with a not with Michael. I didn't play with Michael. With a LeBron James and a Kobe Bryant playing card in my pockets. I thought it gave me the powers of them when I was playing basketball and street ball.
So funny.
So like that's how he impacted me. But what's so funny about that? Hold on, wait a minute. What's so funny about that? A little kid can't imagine.
No, I just thought it was funny because like everybody had their own superstitions. Like I would sleep with a basketball. Like I would like sleep with it in my bed when I was younger.
To be better at ball.
Yeah, just like hoping it would bring me like more good basketball.
Okay. I thought you just randomly slept with the ball. I was like, okay, you just.
I drew a face on it and everything.
Yeah, dude.
You just didn't want to have a teddy bear?
Yeah,
this is sitting
Linda.
next to you, dude.
This is Linda.
Linda just made the basketball a girl.
This is Stacy Spalding.
But no, I like that shit hit me hard, dude. I was crying. And you know when you're crying and shit, you don't want anybody to ask you, are you okay or whatever. She goes, why are you crying? And I went, I couldn't fucking talk. I was so emotional.
He was like, I'm going to start bawling if I have to talk.
No, dude, if I was going to say, let's go with my daughter. Dude, when I went home when he died, I fucking bawled, dude. I was crying on the couch for like 30 minutes easy. I was like, dude, one of my heroes died. It hurt. So just to see that, I was like, man, she did something well by getting these dudes. The girls that brought their dudes there, they got something to bring up. They were like, hey, you see that little girl that you're all pissed off about since you're here at the Taylor Swift concerts, TV, fucking movie thing? That's Kobe Bryant's daughter. Bow. They're like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That's Kobe's daughter? I got to be involved now. That's my idol.
I just saw Kobe's daughter.
That shit was that. But the fucking movie was insane. The production that she puts on is fucking ridiculous, dude.
How long was the movie?
3 hours.
Yeah, fuck that. 3 hours.
I looked that shit up in the theater. I ain't gonna lie to you. I looked it up in the theater. When I looked it up, because I had a bunch of editing to do that night. Y'all know. It was Friday. So Saturday, we got Boogered bets coming up. There's some social media clips that come out on there. So I still had to do that. So as I sit down, movie's at 8, and I'm like thinking to myself, we're an hour away. I got about 2 hour movie, hour drive. I'll be back around like 11:15. I'm fine. Nope. That's not how that worked. When I looked at it and I go, wait a minute. Kelly's been watching these fucking live streams of this concert for a grip. And it's been like 3 hours every time. So I go, wait a second. Let me check the time of this movie.
Sure
2
shit.
hours, 2 hours, 46 minutes. And
Oh
I
my
went,
god. It's like King Kong. You watch the whole
You pretty
King
much
Kong
did.
movie.
You did go to a virtual concert, pretty much.
yeah, that's literally what it is. And like, there's videos of like Swift fans like dancing in the front, and like there was girls screaming all the chants and shit in there and getting into it. Dude, it is. The more I've like took off the like fucking, I guess like tough guy bravado of like, oh, like fucking Taylor Swift, oh, that's fucking stupid, blah blah, and like enjoyed like what she's done and like music wise, like what she's created and shit. Bro, fucking stupid. Well, you know how much money she made on that tour, and then she just fucking put out a movie and made more money?
Oh yeah, that's why I'm like, she's like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, for sure. It's just stupid. I was like, I had to admit it to the goons, and I'm sorry that happened.
Well, you also have an influence like my girl. She don't fucking care about Taylor Swift. So
Yeah.
I don't really.
Here's
So
mine.
so we don't really. I don't really have that influence like of being forced to listen to her or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I listened to a little bit by myself.
I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way to. There's other stuff that I guess.
I have something to admit. I have a rule in my car. If she comes on, I try to cut it off before she gets 5 words out.
Before 5 words?
I've been pretty good. Like, I think the best I got was like 2.
That's been an everlasting.
I recognize like 2. Like it was 2 words. Boom, changed to 2 different.
He's like,
You very anti-Taylor.
I'm not anti-Taylor. It's just like I don't like that sound.
You don't
I
like
would like rather listen to something else.
like Sublime.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah,
He said,
fuck
yeah.
this Swift shit."
He said
dude.
1000%.
So it's like not against her. Like that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
yeah.
like,
It's just like there's other.
it's just
stuff.
like not my like. It used to be country. I used to like very dislike country. Like now I can kind of get into some of the songs, but like I don't know.
Right.
I want to get into that Morgan Wallen song.
Which one?
Last night we.
Oh my god.
That's an older.
I
one.
haven't listened. Dude, I don't.
Song's so overplayed.
Is
Yeah, they play it.
Get off
of it?
Fucking.
Bro, he released it as a single before that album came out, and dude,
It's
mean,
not a bad song.
it's
Like,
not
I-
a
It's
bad
a
song.
banger. I ain't
it's
gonna
a
lie
good.
to you.
It is a good song, but like I've listened to that album, and there's a lot better songs on it than last
Really?
night. Yeah.
Also, I checked out. What's the album you mentioned last time?
Zach Bryan's
I
album.
checked out that album.
Flames.
For you, I checked out that album. I got to be in a different mindset for it, because like I was listening to it and I felt like everything got slower, and like I don't know if it was like a good slow or if
Yeah.
it was like I kind of felt like I was maybe getting in like a depressive state potentially.
I like one of the last ones where it sounds like he's recording outside. That's like one of my favorites.
I got to like 4 or 5 and I was like, okay, like let me bounce off this. Let me go
Yeah,
listen
listen
to
to Spotless, bro. That's
Spotless. Is that what you recommended?
Spotless is like one of my favorites on that album.
Okay, we can dabble.
Spotless,
We can dabble.
yeah.
Spotless for sure. I'll check that shit out.
East Side of Sorrow or something like that. East Side Sorrow.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay. Small ball real quick. I know we're going to talk about a little bit on Boogered, the Boogered bets, I'd imagine. But thank you for understanding that it's $50 to get into the fantasy league that we've been a part of for 7 weeks now.
Thank you for just waiting to tell me that it's $50.
Somebody get his ass. Get his ass, bro. You knew it was 50, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And this whole time, everybody knew this fantasy league was $50.
If I knew it was 50, I would have made waiver moves. I would have made my team decent, But when was the last time I made a waiver claim besides today?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I'll have to look back into. I'm sure we'll talk about that on the Booger Bets for whatever date it is. But I'll look back into it and find out what the date was as the last time you made a fucking waiver.
Yeah,
move.
that's why I'm I thought it was a for fun league. That's why I didn't really pay as much attention to it as
unbelievable. You had that thought of us having a fun.
Well, league the Boogered Up one last year was for fun.
Yeah, but at the same time, we had a little smaller and shit and everything. I mean, we've been grinding. Me and Cody Ray been watching the dude. Oh my God, the last weekend was such a sweat for Cody Ray, bro. It wasn't even funny. I don't even know if you even knew about it, but you almost came up.
Yeah, you almost came back and beat me.
You were down 30, and
really?
I was watching this shit, and so there was 30 points, and we were talking about Doherty, Braden. He's number 1 in the league, and so we're we got to make sure that Braden loses, keeps the loss because he has a player playing, and as long as we have it to where we can fuck around and have you give up some points, you can still win as long as it benefits you and not him. So we're we're watching the game and we're fucking pointing what can happen point wise and shit. The Chargers got the ball. Threw the ball. Justin throws this ball to Keenan Allen, which you have. They're at their 30. And it was a open fucking field for Keenan Allen. He would have caught this bitch and ran. There's a fucking 40 bonus. There's a 50 bonus. Mm-hmm. You would have got the touchdown. You would have got 70 yards, 77 points right there. You legit would have had a 20-point possession right there and would have made that shit so neck and neck. As soon as it happened, I was sweating for him.
Oh, really?
Oh, my God, dude. It was so intense. Every game except for mine because I blew out Graham. Fuck you, Graham. Every game was so close by every single play. If it was a big play, that's what I love about fantasy football. Any big play at that moment, that game would have completely fucking changed. That match would have completely changed. And that fucking play right there, oh, dude. I heard he went upstairs as soon as it happened, and I go, oh, fuck. And then I heard him rustling a little bit, and I was like, I wonder if he saw that. How close he was to losing the week.
I pretty much stopped paying attention after I went upstairs.
I fell asleep before halftime even ended.
It was such a fucking slumber.
That's why I fell asleep.
Yeah, you ain't lying. But no.
A lot of upsets this week, college and professional. 2 5-0 teams got knocked off.
It was a crazy-ass week for football,
You guys watched
the
Colorado game?
I didn't. Stanford? You told me about this. Tell me about this. I saw videos of it.
I know, dude. I saw they were beating
Let's
the
have a small conversation.
Stanford.
Let's get the hell out of here on this one. But I got some shit to say on that, too. Go ahead.
29-0 at halftime. Fucking dude, they let
Stanford
come
just
back.
Comes the fuck
come
back.
I don't
and
know.
Overtime wins.
Double overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, double OT.
Do you see the fucking money people made off of them bets just taking the money line? They put $25 on Stanford and they paid out fat.
I believe it, actually, and that's so smart. And honestly, if Colorado goes up like that again, I think I might dabble with it. Dude, did you see what happened at halftime? Deion Sanders' son?
What?
His media team or him, don't know which one it was. When they went back into the locker room, he was promoting his merch. At halftime, he was on social media promoting his merch as if the game was over and he was just doing some hot shit. He was just on his shit, just talking shit.
What?
Went on social media.
Like that's something he would do.
Went on social media and posted up that shit. Then came back after halftime and got fucking caught up and lost the fucking game, dude. I saw Stephen A. Smith even talking shit. It was like, dude, you got Deion Sanders, who is a legend, who is a well-known factor in every single football talk you can basically have.
Stephen Smith, man, you see what he got that backlash, what he was saying about Jerry Jeudy?
What did he say about Jerry? Did you see the shit about Steve Smith? Oh, you're talking about Steve Smith, not Stephen A. Smith. Steve Smith?
Yeah, that's what I
Did
said.
you see what happened on the field?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I love football.
Yeah, I did see that.
I love football.
He's like, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, Jerry Jr. was because he was trying to give him the flowers because he was like, yo, I was talking about you because you're a jag, just a guy. And he said, no, I don't fuck with you. And then Steve Smith went on that interview,
fired,
bro, and was on hot.
Sorry, you're a mediocre
dude. Just
oh my god,
his ass,
cooked him.
bro.
He's like, yeah.
He's like, he said something about wishing you would achieve my accolades or something like that. I was like,
dude, and then not only that, the part that stood out for me was with like, when you get released from this team because you were not doing what you were supposed to do, every single NFL team is going to come to me because the accolades that I have, because of who I am and who I was. And they're going to come to me and ask me if they should pick you up. And every single team, I'm going to say no, because you're a jag, because you're nobody, because you're not going to be able to do what you're supposed to be doing as that number one spot. And then basically dropped the mic, walked the fuck off. And I was like,
yeah,
that's the hardest shit I ever saw in my life, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's the hardest shit I ever saw in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you. That dude, Steve Smith always been the dude with a temper. But for him to go off that like that, I was like, oh shit. That's what I love. Even when the dude's retired, you're still gonna be talking hot shit, dude.
Right.
But that halftime shit got caught up with it. Got caught up. But let's get the fuck out of here, shall we?
Oh yeah.
Let's get out of here. We had a late night recording on this shit. Guys, make sure you're subscribing, doing everything you need to do. Catch up on the social medias because we're going to be posting up on everything, on the fucking announcements. There's going to be flyers. There's going to be promotional videos and everything of that nature. We're going to be trying to hit this shit real hard, something that we hold true to our heart, doing comedy and enjoying comedy. And we want you guys to enjoy it. Buy the tickets. We got a pre-sale that's going to be coming up super soon. Not sure if it'll be on at Friday. We'll figure that out. If not, we'll be letting you guys know as soon as they go up on air. And then make sure you get them. Make sure you go in there and have a great time. Reciprocate it because we're trying to build something cool for the Fremont scene. And anybody around the hometown, show up, please. It would be awesome. Yes. Well, on that note, don't do anything we wouldn't do. We'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Shut up!